everybody, welcome back to another predictions video right here on GrappleNation. Of course, my name is Dominic, and if you haven't seen the NXT TakeOver 30 predictions, you might be a bit confused about what the hell this guy, not this guy, there's no one there, this guy is doing here in this video, because as you see, Brandon has joined the Impact Zone in this predictions video. Okay, it's SummerSlam. We might as well introduce Brandon. Okay, he's on all the live reactions videos. Of course, there will be live reactions for NXT TakeOver and SummerSlam as well. However, I decided, you know what? Let's just include my live reactions buddy into the predictions video. So, Brandon!
Hold on. I'm in the Impact Zone? I thought I was going to AEW.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Son of a bitch.
We've got EC3, though.
Alright, that's cool, I guess. And if you haven't seen the last predictions video that we did, probably earlier today, then I'm going to be looking down a lot, and that's because I'm looking at my laptop, so I'm not looking at nothing. Mm-hmm. So, and if I look over here, I'm looking at your boy, Dominic.
Anyways, it's SummerSlam time, it's predictions time, so let's get into it with the first matchup. So the first matchup, of course, is a hair versus hair match. We got Mandy Rose taking on Sonya Deville. Who do you got and why? Because this feels like a super obvious matchup.
Okay, so I think that I would do a very great job in this match. Because
you just win. You automatically lose. What are you talking about? You don't even have the hair anymore.
But anyway, just because Mandy Rose is the pretty one, Mandy Rose is going to win.
Yeah, that's basically it. She's the good guy, and, I don't think there's ever been a heel that's won this kind of match, because, I mean, obviously, big babyface Donald Trump won this match as well back at WrestleMania 23.
Well, also, you have to think that for some reason WWE is in this weird stage of match types where they're like, whatever body part it is, it's coming off. Like with eyes. Extreme Rules, we had the eye for an eye, and now we're having hair for an hair. So I don't know what is next.
Leg for a leg.
With that being said, I think since Mandy Rose has this, I wouldn't say gimmick, but persona of being the pretty one. I mean, she's got your boy Otis. She's got probably other things too. Probably a few videos that you can find somewhere. Ooh. Mandy Rose is going to win this match. And Sonya Deville, I don't know what she's going to do, but just based on how she looks normally, I think she could pull off a short haircut.
Yeah, I think Sonya Deville, she would look super rad bald.
Well, I wouldn't say bald, but maybe a fade.
Yeah, like a buzz cut.
I know something about that.
Yeah, I know. I think Mandy's going to win. No question. Following that, we got the Raw Tag Team titles on the line as Andrade Cien Almas and Angel Garza will be teaming up to take on the Street Profits of Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Will the Street Profits, retain their titles, or will Andrade and Angel get the victory? Okay,
so with this match, I don't care. I honestly don't care. Yeah. I like the Street Profits and everything, but Andrade and Angel Garza, I don't care. Zelina Vega, she's cool, it's whatever, but it's just, no. We did not need to have this match.
This is a Raw match, it feels like.
Yes, it is very Raw. Regardless of, based on the storyline of this match and everything going on with it, the Street Profits are going to win. It's pretty obvious to me.
Because of the poisoning and stuff. Well, here's the thing. Payback is literally a week from SummerSlam. I didn't book the card. Don't know why they did that. That was stupid. I think Andrade and Garza are going to win, only so the Street Profits will get them back in the rematch or something. I don't think it really matters.
I think it's going to be probably some stupid shit, like how they did with Bayley and Sasha, where Sasha didn't win, but she won because Bayley had the referee shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
So I think they're going to, it's going to be a cheap win. It's not going to be a clean win by Andrade or something. That's if they do that. But at the same time, from what I've seen of the Street Profits, I think that they're going to hold the titles for a while and then probably lose it to the New Day again.
Yeah, it's always the New Day. They always have to be tag champs.
I think it'd be really funny if Andrade and Angel Garza just went on this losing streak for the tag titles and then they just win every other match.
Oh, yeah. They can just never get I can see that. They never get the top title. They never get the championships, but they always do really good. Anyways, we're moving on to the United States Championship now, as MVP will be taking on Apollo Crews. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin will not be at ringside. They are banned from the ringside area for this matchup.
And so is the crowd and everyone else.
Yeah, so is the crowd, so is everybody else. Exactly. So who do you think is leaving with the United States title?
I don't know what MVP's status is in WWE, honestly. I don't know his role. I don't know if he's supposed to be getting pushed or if he's just like this guy, this is kind of a filler or what. I really like Apollo Crews and I think he's a great champion and I really like the belt. So I have to say Apollo is going to win because I like Apollo. There's not really a real reason.
I would agree with you. If Payback wasn't in 1 week, baby, woo! MVP is going to win and then Apollo Crews is going to get it back at Payback.
If I would have thought about that, I probably would have agreed.
Yeah.
Just because, like, for some odd reason, the whole storyline that they're doing with the United States Championship is it's all cheap victories. So I don't expect Bobby Lashley or Shelton Benjamin to come to ringside, but probably, like, somebody else.
Well, they're banned from ringside. Oh, so like a new member of their faction. I could see that. Anyways, time for the women's titles, as we're going to be kicking off with the SmackDown Women's Championship on the line, as Bayley is looking to defend her title against Asuka. Who do you think is winning and why?
Okay, so I wish we would have done the Raw one first because I'll get to that when we get to the Raw one.
Okay, well, how about this? How about we just predict it in the order that we want it to be? Because I think my prediction makes sense with the SmackDown Women's title match going first before the Raw Women's title. Because, of course, the Raw Women's title, put up the graphic now, it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship, so Asuka could leave as a double champion, but whatever. So you want to predict the Raw one first for you. You predict Raw and SmackDown, and then I'll pick SmackDown and Raw.
Okay. The reason I'm doing it this way is because for Sasha Banks versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship, I think Sasha Banks is going to win that match.
Okay.
But for the SmackDown Women's Championship, I think Asuka is going to win that. And then that's going to lead to a thing where it's like Bayley turns on Sasha because she couldn't help her win the championship and
like defend the title successfully and stuff.
Yeah.
I have it in the same order. Like, I have Asuka leaving with the SmackDown Women's title, and Sasha leaving with the Raw Women's title. However, the reason I have it flipped is because, Asuka's gonna win the Women's title, the SmackDown Women's title, because that's gonna be the shock prediction, because she's on Raw, so SmackDown, so... what even is a brand split? So then Asuka's gonna win that title, and then Sasha will keep her Raw Women's title, and that's gonna be a little thing. Just a little thing. Bayley's gonna lose her title, Sasha's gonna have her own title, and then I think at Payback... because there's going to be a women's tag team title match at Payback, I think that Bayley and Sasha are going to lose their titles, so that Sasha's now going to be the only one with the title, as opposed to Bayley, who's pretty much held the title the entire freaking time they've been a duo on SmackDown.
I was going to say something along the lines of that, but I was going to save that for the next predictions.
Oh, yeah. I think that Bayley losing the title here is going to be that little thing that eventually... annoys Bayley to the point where she can...
She gets a little bit of jealousy by Sasha Banks.
Okay, after the two women's titles matches, that's difficult to say, let's move on now to a street fight that's all about just an incredible personal rivalry, okay? It's all about eyeballs, it's all about family. We've got Seth Rollins taking on Dominic Mysterio. That's right, I'm in this show, baby, as Dominic is taking on Seth in a street fight. Dominic apparently with Rey Mysterio. Seth Rollins apparently with not Buddy, but Murphy. Who do you got and why?
Okay, first off, I really expected you to get confused and say Dominic Dijakovic. Okay, so this is a very hard thing to predict.
Yeah,
because
I can see this going both ways.
Because Dominic Mysterio has been doing some strange things in terms of his moveset. I know he knows how to wrestle, but, like, WWE doesn't, like, portray that in him. Apparently Dominic Mysterio is actually going to have like a ring attire and everything. So I would love for Dominic Mysterio to like pull out the unbelievable or whatever the term is and beat Seth Rollins. especially since it's a street fight, and I really want to see Dominic just pull out a 450 through a table. But I think with the way they're booking Seth Rollins as Jesus,
okay.
I just think that the Monday Night Messiah is going to execute Dominic Mysterio.
Oh my god, just kill him?
Well, actually, crucify, that's what it is.
Oh, he's gonna crucify him. That would be pretty cool. They're not gonna do that because that's a little bit, like, racy, but, like, that'd be cool.
I love how I just confused crucify with execute.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's a murder. I would agree that Seth should win this. However, we've got that payback pay-per-view in 1 week, baby, where they're gonna have a tag team match, I think. And I think
we're gonna have ourselves a tag team match, player.
Yeah, I think Dominic is going to beat Seth Rollins. Rollins is gonna be super pissed off. He's gonna be like, you know what? I want a tag team match, playa. And so we're gonna have Seth and Murphy versus Dominic and Ray at the payback pay-per-view.
I think the only way Dominic Mysterio is going to pull off a victory is by roll-up, and it's going to be fun. Just imagining, like, Dominic being destroyed by all of these weapons, and then, like, Seth is, like, entering the ring, and then just small package, 1, 2, 3, done.
I think what's going to happen is, like, Ray...
And then Seth Rollins just, like, goes apeshit, like, throws things at the glass, all of, like, the whole 9 yards in terms of flipping out.
Oh, yeah. He does the Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon spot.
Yeah.
I think what's going to happen is, like, Rey Mysterio's going to help him.
I would really love to see Dominic Mysterio do some, like, high spots, though.
Yeah.
That'd be real
like,
fun.
I think they're going to have, like, a pretty okay match, and then, like, Murphy's going to try to attack Dominic, and then Ray's going to come in and attack Murphy, and then hit the 619 on Seth, or they're going to do a double 619 on Seth with Dominic and Ray with the... and then... Yeah. Either way, though, Dominic, I think, is going to win. And you think Seth?
Yeah.
Okay. Following that, the WWE Championship is on the line as the Scottish psychopath himself, Drew McIntyre, is set to take on the Viper, Randy Orton, with this new, like, legend killer persona with his matches against Edge and stuff. This is the hardest match to predict for me on the show, but I want to hear what you have to say about it.
It was actually one of the easiest to predict for me.
Oh, wow.
I really don't like how you said Drew, by the way. It was really weird. Drew.
It's Drew.
Drew McIntyre. Oh, that was like Italian. But anyway, I think Drew McIntyre is going to win because it's been a while since we've seen Edge, and since their rivalry is still kind of happening, I think.
Since Backlash,
I think Edge is going to either have his entrance music play, but he's not going to come out, or he's going to, like, show up on the Titantron, or he actually is going to return, but I don't know how his injury is right now, and then. It's just going to be Drew McIntyre getting that victory, you know.
I think Drew is going to win as well. However, you know what I think is going to lead to? The biggest party of the summer in 1 week's time. The payback pay-per-view, baby. I think Drew is going to win, and then Randy's going to be super annoyed. Maybe via Edge. I don't know. I don't really see that happening. I think that is kind of done now. Especially just, like, Randy Orton's been killing everybody else. Like, he's been killing Shawn.
He killed Shawn Michaels?
Yeah. He killed Edge, he killed Christian, he killed Matt, he's...
You know what I think would be fun? Is if everyone that Randy Orton has killed just is like... comes out all at once.
And just beats the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre just, like, slowly walks away. He's like, this ain't my fight. Either way, though, even though we both think that Drew McIntyre is going to win the WWE Championship matchup, what's going to be happening with the Universal title as Braun Strowman is set to take on The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Super easy for me, but I'll let you go first.
I actually want to change it up. Why don't you go first this time?
The Fiend. It's The Fiend. No.
Okay.
No. No. Don't say it. By the way, I'm looking this way because he's over there on my screen. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
I'm looking over here because he's on my screen over here. But anyway.
Which I just realized is, like, backwards.
Because of this whole Braun Strowman is big pissed, I think he is going to just pull out anything he can in this match.
Just yeets Alexa Bliss at Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. GrappleNation does not endorse domestic violence.
Especially when it's involving Alexa Bliss.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a close one, but I think Braun Strowman is just going to yeet a truck at The Fiend.
Didn't his car, like, get destroyed before?
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets the car back, and he throws it right at Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna pin him, submit him, something. I don't expect the Fiend to be submitted, though, so
No,
probably pin him. Or even a count-out, maybe. I don't know. But
oh, I guess it is just a normal match, yeah.
Regardless, Braun Strowman is going to do anything to maybe literally kill the Fiend. Yeah. Or maybe even a double count-out, and that goes to Payback.
I think this is going to be like, oh yeah, that goes to Payback, right? It's all about the biggest party of the summer, Payback, baby. I think that what's going to... I get the idea of, like, it could be a double count-out. That'd be dumb, though. Especially since I think this is going to main event the show. Yeah,
but WWE has been doing these controversial endings to pay-per-views recently.
Oh, no, I think Braun's going to lose.
If anything, I expect Braun to win, and then the Fiend win at Payback. But we'll get to that in the Payback predictions.
By the way, though, what do you guys think is going to happen at the second biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam? Okay, let us know in the comment section down below. Like it if you haven't liked it already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on GrappleNation? Of course, my name is Dominic. This boy right here is Brandon. I point in the right direction this time.
And of course, don't forget to tune into our live reactions.
Yes, of course.
We're going to be live reacting to both NXT TakeOver 30 and SummerSlam.
That's right, too.
And Payback next week.
Yeah, and Payback. Oh, either way, though, thank you all for watching, and have a good day.
Bye-bye.